Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Nats are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kevin Gross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And immediately, the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 33.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretches.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Raines leads off second with nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The relay. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The first baseman,
Andres Galarraga. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Parrish is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Wallace. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Neil Helton gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Popped up. Helton shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
At the plate, Glenn Wilson. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Mike Schmidt hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Walker is there, 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
The first baseman.
He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. It remains 1. Now it'll be Howie Brooks, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup.
The second
back
baseman.
to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
This is in the air out to right. Wilson is right there as he takes it for the second out. Next up is Mitch Webster. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The catcher, Mike Fitzgerald.
Standing in now, Mike Fitzgerald. A ball and 2 strikes now. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the Nationals lead 1. He's played an inning and a half. It's 1. And stepping in, Lance Parrish. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting 6th. No left
Next,
fielder.
Chris James.
Chris James.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. So guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Luis Aguila, and that's the second out. So next to bat will be number 11. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball to straightaway left. Raines will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Neil Helton. 9-1-2 due up. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
1-2.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start.
You
put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Wilson is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Andres Galarraga, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try.
Well. Have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kevin Gross as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Grounder down the line at third, reined in, and there's 1 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 8, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Hit on the ground out to short, fielded cleanly, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Glenn Wilson. He's running, taken for strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion.
The third baseman.
Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tim Wallace.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away
Count
for ball
2
2.
and 1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tim Wallace goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The batter
riding in now for the Nats. Vance Law flew out last time up. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 8, he's there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Vaughn Hayes. 2 balls and a strike now. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
Striding in is Lance Parrish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
2-2. So a full count now. Luis Aguila would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Ro. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank him.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. And now for Washington, Mitch Webster, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Mike Fitzgerald. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
He's going. Runners off for second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Left fielder.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney. So now here is number 11. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there with the pitcher coming to the
The
plate.
pitcher,
Your job
number
is to get
46.
on in front of him. This should be
Kevin.
interesting. Does he get the
Look.
bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? Let's see what happens.
Stepping in now, Kevin Rose. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
I got to be honest, I was surprised he green-lighted him and took
Now
off the
batter,
bunt right there.
number
After
8.
not getting down the first 2 attempts, I would have thought he'd keep it on. But not the case, and he's able to mix in a base hit.
To the plate now, number 8. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting.
Digging in now
fielder,
for Philadelphia, Glenn Wilson.
Wilson.
Hit in the air to left field. Lane is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to hit is
Now
Mike
batting.
Schmidt. No
The
hits
third
to
baseman,
this point.
Mike Schmidt.
2-2, here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So next
The
to
first
plate for
baseman,
the
number
Phils,
9,
Vaughn Hayes.
Vaughn
It's been an 0 for 2
Hayes.
effort for him to this point. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Andre
Fouled off.
Galarraga.
1 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Tim Wallace. Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. At the plate now is Lance Parrish. 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And another foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 gone
left
now as we
fielder,
give you a look at where
Rick
these 2 teams find themselves
Jay.
entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And now Chris James singled in his last at-bat. And it's 1-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate,
batting, shortstop, Luis Aguila.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example. They're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
On the line, that's a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Right to him. Throw on the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Now to bat, Howie Brooks. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Next to hit, Vance Law. He flew out in his last debut. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in,
the right
switch hitter, Mitch Webster. Now the 2-1 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop. It's in time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 8. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping up is Glenn Wilson. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Webster is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
next it'll be Mike Schmidt, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
You could call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Into the box now, Vaughn Hayes. Into center field, line drive base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle punt, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there. A solid base hit.
In now,
number 52.
Parrish.
Now playing right back
down. 2 strikes.
Batting 9.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a
well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. Now 2-1 Philadelphia.
You gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Jackson
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching
start
for
the
Phillies,
8th.
Number 45,
Ready to begin the 8th. And now it'll be the catcher, Mike Fitzgerald.
Down by 1.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line. And it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
So now to the plate, Reed Nichols. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Tim Lanes. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. The relay throw, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Mike Maddox gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Stepping in now Larry Walker.
Number 44.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Galarraga.
To the plate now, Andres Galarraga. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now that third base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Wallace. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 11 will get there, and he puts it away to bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Chris James, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Raines has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Luis Aguila. Here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Andy McGrath enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th
Your
inning.
attention, please. Now pitching
into the box, number 11. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
McGrath.
And he pops him up back behind second base. And 8 innings come and gone now as the inning is over. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Number 27 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Batting 9.
1-1.
Number 30.
Skied into straightaway right. Wilson is there, 1 away. So now into the box is Vance Law. Grounded weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Foley
your
will get the call
please.
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Washington, number 16.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pulled toward right center field. Wilson finds some space out there for the catch to retire.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Parrott enters the game
now
to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 49. Yeah.
Now at the plate
Barely.
here is number 30. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So
Now
the
back.
lineup flips over,
Number
and
8.
digging in, number 8. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing
Now
that they've
back.
only scored
Right
2
field.
runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Gotta
Nice
stay
play.
positive.
No,
The hardest
good
thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Into the box, Glenn Wilson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well,
Now
there's
back.
another
Third
base hit
base.
making it first and
Mike.
second. They're piling up the hits on the day,
Fifth.
but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up. But that
Your
doesn't help you
attention,
win
please.
ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AD with runners
Number
in scoring.
24.
Into the box now. Mike Schmidt.
Good.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th. And he's safe.
The first
You know,
baseman,
D-Roll,
number
today's
9.
game, it's not easy
Wow.
scoring in the late innings. So that
Hey.
RBI base hit that
Maybe
things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, this is easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen.
Number
The guy
17.
goes under 97 miles an hour with sinking fire. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 27 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, TheShow.com.
I'm out of chase, money and pace, clear the base, figure the pace, I'm out of chase.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.